Let me show you the box real quick. You know what it is. Me personally, in this box right here, let me know what you think in the comments. To me, best collection of 2020, hands down. Now, you saw the thumbnail, so you know what it is. And you notice it's a little bigger Hatclub box than the norm. Because this one, I mean, if I would have and felt the need to, probably would have been the first collection I ever cashed out on. But for the multiple ones I did pick, I picked what I thought was the best in the collection to me. I'm mad I missed one or two that I probably wanted to get, but this one, seconds, sold out in seconds. If I believe there was no early access, none of that, these just boom, went to the site, gone. I mean, vapor, smoke, just gone. So like I said, you know what it is. Diamond crossover collection, Hatclub in the building. To me, in my opinion, best collection of 2020. We're about to pop my box open. This box is smoking. This is hot off the press. Took a little minute to get here in that you know, holiday turmoil. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna say, it is what it is. I've been waiting on this drop. Been waiting on this drop. Finally got it. Diamond crossover collection. Shawn.Stay.Fitted. We about to get into this one, man. This is one of the ones you see it in my eyes, man. This that one. I'm finna give you that intro, but this that one for sure though. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm ready to pop into these. We just gonna get right into them because I have been waiting for this. Of course, like I said, I've been seeing people drop all over social media. There've already been some videos out about them. Like I said, you know how I do. I picked up the ones that were the tops, in my opinion, out of the collection. If I could have, I probably would have cashed out. And this has been discussed. This has been discussed. I discussed it with multiple people in Hat community, social media. I probably would have cashed out on all of them except the New York ones. The New York ones didn't seem like they put any thought into those. If I'm not mistaken, the Yankee and the Mets one were pretty much exactly the same. Same colorway, the whole nine. I mean, it is what it is. And just to get into it right now, I'm salty that I didn't push up on the Supersonics one. Because I know it's hard for them to make a Seattle Supersonics, being that there is no more Seattle Supersonics. And I guess it doesn't get a lot of passes through New Era when people try to do that colorway with that particular team, I'm assuming. Definitely mad about that one. I wish I could have grabbed that one. But I did grab these. And we're going to get into the first ones right here. And like I said, these are the 4 best, to me, in my opinion. Not in any particular order, but these are my 4. The first one, we're going to pop out and grab. Ooh. To me, I don't know, call me crazy. This is my favorite out of the bunch. And when I think of it, it reminds me of that iconic picture of Allen Iverson stepping over Tyronn Lue. To me, that's the only reason that man to be remembered, not for head coaching. In that game 1 in the playoffs, or I believe that was actually the championships, excuse me, against the Lakers, when he hit that shot and stepped over him. I mean, that's the first thing I thought about when I saw this hat. And it's the Philadelphia Phillies crossover of the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, to me, this, like I said, it was a must-have. Brings back a ton of memories. I remember that game. I saw that game. I mean, I wasn't there, but I mean, I saw that game on TV. I remember that one when he gave him that dagger and stepped over him. To me, that got to be up there in the tops as one of the coldest, you know, after celebrations ever, because, I mean, he stepped over that man like he just literally put a dagger in his chest and just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you see that side patch right there? Got that Phillies Liberty Bell and everything in striations of that. One of the better alternate jerseys I like with the 76ers. You see that P? I love how they did that indented outline. If you look at the outline, it's almost like it's dotted. It's not like a smooth transition. It's almost like they pinned it. It's like they pinned it all the way around. If you can see that, I'm getting as close as I can. And that gives added depth to it. You see, they got it inside of the P also. I think that gives it good depth and good outline. Quality side patch, and you know how I am about that. Not a stitch out of place. That thing is A1. They hit that out of the park. Of course, majority of these, I'm pretty sure, are going to have a tonal New Era flag. Not really tripping off of that. The hat speaks for itself. And I love how they got this, I want to say almost like a tomato red under it that did match the lining on their jerseys. Like I said, this hat, pretty much was the best one to me, just colorway wise. The side patch they went with, got the indented Batterman. Of course, they went with the black guts on these. I know it has the Cooperstown and everything on there, but I really wish, you know, I always like to throw my little 2 cents and ideas in. They would have put like a diamond crossover patch in there. And then one thing I want to put out there, can you just imagine for a minute, if they did a pre-order on these, how they always throw the special pins in there? The pins for these things would have been crazy in my opinion. Because you know how they put the special pins, like the green eggs and hams, the this, the that, and that. The pins for those would have been crazy if they would have pre-ordered on these, man. Mark my words, I'm pretty sure. Now, the next one I'm going with, this one, all colorway to me. Simple enough logo. This one is pure colorway to me. And you got the Colorado Rockies with the Denver Nuggets. To me, they hit this one out the park too. I mean, the colorway speaks for itself. Just look at that. They used the colorway from the jerseys that was pretty much more so used, I want to say, in like the Mutombo era. You know what I'm saying? And I love the colorway on this, man. It's almost like that I want to say like a plum color, if you see that. And it's on the undervisor too. It's like a real, I don't even want to know if you, kind of a dark maroonish color. You know what I'm saying? More of a dark maroon. I would say a plum. It looks like a plum color to me. But that colorway with that undervisor, that's just crazy to me, man. Then, of course, they put those Colorado mountains in the back. These side patches, man, they hit these. I mean, these things came flawless. Usually, you know, it's a, you know, little thread here and there out of place. Man, them things are quit playing. They did their thing on these, man. They really did their thing on these. I mean, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, man. To me, this was one of the top collection releases all of 2020, period. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even close when they dropped these out. They literally saved the best for last. Got that indented Batterman with that plum and that gold on the side. This side patch is crazy, man. I mean, man, the colorway on this set this whole hat off. The logo, everything. I know, like I said, it's a regular front face logo. It's not too plain. I just love the way they did the indentations with the plum on there. You see what I mean? It's almost like threaded on top of the thread, if you get my meaning, if you check that out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how they did these, man. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm blown away by they did them. This is some dope like quality on these hats. Not even just because of the colorway, and you knew it was gonna be good because of the collection it was. But like so far, two hats down, both side patches are just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now my next one here. This one, I like it because of the colorway, but then I also like it because of that back in that time. And this is the Minnesota Twins, Minnesota Timberwolves colorway. If you notice that colorway, I mean, I think they still pretty much rock that colorway. You know, their team been out a while. They try to tweak the colors. This takes you back to the big ticket Minnesota Timberwolves days. I'm talking about with Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? When fresh team first got to Minnesota, you know what I'm saying, with those jerseys, you know, with this exact same colorway with that green trimming. You see that side patch in there? Now with this one, they went more of a simple side patch. You know what I mean? It's a smaller side patch. Still flawless. Still flawless though. Nothing wrong with that side patch. Nothing too crazy going on. Still goes with the hat. This one was more still of a nostalgia one because I like those old school Minnesota Timberwolves colors. I like that whole colorway personally. And of course, they went with the classic green undervisor because it does go. You know what I'm saying? How you see with the undervisor right there with the logo. So it does go with that one. This one was one of the more simpler out of the ones I got. But this one, like I said, was more of a colorway. Not the Kevin Garnett nostalgia. Like I said, all these, of course, you can rock with diamond collection jerseys. So now I'm going to start looking for a Minnesota Timberwolves jersey because this is just murdering with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a hard colorway to match up with because I'm pretty sure I got some green kicks that'll kill off with these. So stay tuned for that matchup. But these right here, more of a simpler, you know what I'm saying, with the side patch and everything. But the colorway was still kicking. And I noticed too, that, not an indented Batterman on this one. You know what I'm saying? This one is a more defined Batterman, not indented. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got the black unders, nothing different about that. But just notice that, not an indented Batterman. But still, to make a difference, still a dope cap. Now, my last one, oh, make sure they got all my buttons in here. Oh, they do. Got all 4 buttons. Now, the last one, it just pretty much had to happen. This is the 4th cap, the last one. This one had to happen. No mistaking. I was going to get it hands down just because of what it is and who it represents. And of course, that's the Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bulls. And it was brought to my attention too, like I said, talking to a couple of the fellas, you know what I'm saying? This C almost matches that C on the old school Chicago jersey, that kind of inverts, you know what I'm saying? Like at that angle. I mean, it's not quite on that. But this one, like I said, one of the more simpler hats. It's just the old school colorway. You can pretty much wear this with any retro Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Love the side patch on it. Let me get a good look. Let me get a good look. Nothing out of place. Looks good. You know, this one, they went with a smaller side patch. Let the hat speak for itself. To me, I think this one is just more of a hat color. The hat speaking for itself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know Chicago. Of course, you know your baseball, your White Sox and all that. But let's call it what it is, man. Chicago is Bulls country. You know what I'm saying? The iconic logo, what Jordan did for the city. You know what I'm saying? We just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be forever linked with the Chicago Bulls and what they did in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And not even just the 90s, what he did all while he was there. I mean, you know, he put on the show from the point he got in the league to the point where he left. You know what I'm saying? Just like the points when Iverson was in Philly, what he did for Philadelphia. Iverson pretty much, he changed the game. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video for itself. Me personally, like I tell people, you wouldn't see the cornrows, you wouldn't see the tattoos, that swag he brought to the NBA if it wasn't for Allen Iverson. Let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything he was doing, from his style, the way he brought it. I mean, the man was so iconic. If you notice now, that rule in the NBA, after games and before games and coming to games, they put that rule in for him where you have to show up wearing suits and be dressed kind of conservative and all that. Man, the man used to show up in T-shirts, sweats, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just coming off of the block. If you check out some of his interviews when he did, check out his iconic interview, the practice interview, when he had the Hatclub release, which I'm glad to have in my collection, by the way. When he did the practice interview, he had on like a T-shirt, jeans and all that. The NBA literally changed the way, they changed the game for him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like that. They didn't like the way he was coming. I guess, you know, it was a little too street form and whatnot. But just a little history on that. The man changed the game, you know what I'm saying, for that generation. I mean, he did. There's nothing you can say about it. Just like everybody wanted to be like Mike when they played, Iverson made it okay to be who you are, to make millions and still be from the hood and not forget where you come from. You got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect the man for that. But back to the hat. Like I said, got the Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bulls crossover. Definitely worth it. This right here can get long longevity just going with pretty much any retro. Breads, Chicago ones, black toes, red toes. This one will pretty much go with anything, man. So those are my top 4 from the Diamond Collection. Hope y'all enjoyed them. Let me know down in the comments if you was lucky to get them, because I know these things, they went. They went. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if you was able to get them. Let me know if you got them and if yours have came in yet. Like I said, I know the mail's been crazy. I'm waiting for stuff. Like I said, I got stuff going to 3 and 4 different cities before it get to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy out there. So like I said, again, those are my 4. We're going to hit y'all with the recap. Got the Philadelphia Phillies, 76er colorway. To me, my personal favorite. Got the Colorado Rockies, Denver Nuggets swing colorway. Got the Minnesota Twins, Minnesota Timberwolves crossover. Then, of course, we got the Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bulls. That's my recap. That's my pickups. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff if you enjoy what I'm doing. Hit me in the comments, man. I love when y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Give me an insight. Let me know if you cop. Let me know if you wish you cop. Let me know if you had a chance to cop and you just couldn't cop because they sold out. And let me know if you copped them, which ones you grabbed, and which one was your favorites. Because like I said, these were just basically my favorites. Because I know I wished I could have grabbed more. I'm going to be totally honest. So get with me down in the comments. You know, already know what's going on, man. I'm going to go on and get up. And I almost forgot, man. Shout out to my boy, Justin, a.k.a. PB&J, a.k.a. Pink Bottom Just, you know what I'm saying? You know how he come out with the fly pins. Bless your boy real quick with some of these pins. Hopefully you see them in the plastic. These things are dope. You already know they're going in the cap. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing. You know, usually I keep my little Hatclub exclusive. But you already know, man, this is that super exclusive. So these definitely going to go in there with your boy. So shout out to your boy Pink Bottom Just for the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. Everything you're doing, keep getting your money, man. These things are dope. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to send a quick shout out to him on the pins. Like I said, man, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I'm going to get up out of here. It's your boy, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.